We're doing some driveway cooking today. Instead of using charcoal, since I've got this pile of firewood sitting there, I went ahead and put together a little fire pit here in the driveway to use our firewood as our fuel source. I'm going simple today with my painter stand cook table and a hog feed pan as the device to keep the coals from falling through. So we're going to light up the fire here in just a minute to get us some good coals for cooking. The prep for ribs is creating a base on which to put them so they don't burn. That's what the onion slices are for. And then what I've done, I have peeled off the membrane on the back of the ribs, and I've covered them with a pork rub that is soaking in right now and adding to the flavor. We'll add the onions to the base, we'll put the ribs on top, and then cover it again with coals. What we've got here are red potatoes that have been chopped up with a little bit of olive oil put on them, and then a couple of packets of French onion soup. There's about 5 pounds here, so if you've got a couple of pounds of potatoes, 1 packet of that French onion soup will be enough. I'm going to put it into a hot Dutch oven. If I were doing this in the oven at home, it would be 425 for about 35 minutes. I've got an oven that's already hot. We're going to add it to it, put some coals on it, and see where it goes. We've got an oven here that's pretty hot right now as it is. We're going to hear some nice sizzling here. So the recipe calls for about 35 minutes. We're going to check it in about 15, give it a good stir to get the stuff from the bottom up to the top, because I've got it fairly deep as far as the level of potatoes. And we'll come back and check it in about 15 minutes and see how we are. Looking good. This recipe of potatoes that are oven roasted with French onion soup takes about 35 minutes, and that's at a 425 degree oven. We are actually at about 30 minutes, and we are ready. I'm sorry you can't smell this, but I can tell you these are going to be melt in your mouth potatoes. So there's no real secret to ribs, unless you want to say the secret is to cook them slow and on low heat. And that's what we've really done here. So let's take a look and see what we've got. We have taken the ribs that we put in earlier, and we have put a little bit of barbecue sauce on them just to add to the flavor there. And they are right now at a point where they are probably ready to fall off the bone. So our next project is to enjoy.